When Bungie announced its split with Activision on January 10th, 2019, it sent shockwaves through the gaming industry. The question on everyone's lips, how would an independent self-publishing Bungie make Destiny? Well, it seems that question has now been answered. Forget what you currently know about Destiny. On September 17th, everything changes. This is the date that Bungie's latest game expansion, Shadowkeep, launches. It also marks the start of Bungie's true vision for Destiny. From this date forward, Destiny 2 will have cross-save for all platforms: PlayStation, Xbox, PC and Google Stadia. There will be no more console exclusive loot, and Shadowkeep requires no previous DLC to play. In short, no more barriers between players. And there's more. On September 17th, Bungie also launches the free-to-play Destiny 2 New Light. This allows players to access Year 1 Destiny 2 content for free. If you're a curious newcomer and you want to experience life as a Guardian before perhaps committing to Shadowkeep, well, now you can, and it won't cost you a dime. That's a genuinely staggering amount of free content. Like I said, on September 17th, everything changes. So then, now that we know Bungie's vision as an independent publisher, it's time to break down everything that was revealed about Shadowkeep, and I mean everything. There's a hell of a lot of new information to take in, so buckle up for safety and let's effing well do this. Let's start with Shadowkeep's story. You'll return to the moon, journey deep into a mysterious enemy citadel, and help Eris slay new nightmares before they reach out beyond the moon to cast humanity back into an age of darkness. So yeah, it's pretty much business as usual. Save humanity from evil before it's too late. You know the score, you got this. And yeah, you heard right, Eris Morn is back, and this time she won't be able to put her rock on Cade's map because, you know, Cade's dead. So yeah, Eris returns from her long absence. The question is why? Well, Shadowkeep will delve deeper into her story. She's discovered something truly horrific beneath the moon's surface. Something darker in the dark below. A long dormant power that even she can't control. It seems that the enemies of the past, the ones you thought were dead and buried, Omnigul, Crota, Tanyx, Phogoth, Ghoul, are being resurrected by the darkness. And this time it's gonna take more than just bullets to take them out. This new threat requires a whole new game plan. So yeah, good luck. Now, I know what some of you guys are thinking because I thought it myself. A reskinned location, the moon, with reskinned enemies.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Well, in order to reacquaint myself with the location we'll be revisiting in Shadowkeep, I hopped on my Destiny 1 account and went for a little nostalgic trip around the moon. Now, the moon we'll be exploring in Shadowkeep is twice as big as Destiny 1's moon, so there's plenty of new terrain to traverse with your Sparrow and new places to explore. For starters, there's now a giant red citadel on the moon, which has a very Lord of the Rings Sauron vibe about it. You'll also meet a new character, explore smaller stories that branch out from the main plot, and experience teasers for future content. Not to mention some seriously tasty looking new exotics and a new Black Garden raid. But the thing I'm most excited about is how Bungie's changing the way we're actually gonna play. So let's have a look at that in more detail. Now, with Shadowkeep, Bungie's introducing deeper RPG elements, enhanced build customization, more stats for you to play around with, more ways for you to create a unique Guardian that suits your playstyle. So here are some examples. Now, do any of you remember when Bungie added the artifact slot in Destiny 1? It didn't really do much, and it certainly wasn't a game changer. You got a slight stat boost and an additional perk. Nothing to get too excited about. For Shadowkeep, however, Bungie's giving the artifact a serious overhaul. Check it out. Here's a Shadowkeep artifact. Now, you'll be able to select perks from each column in order to customize the way your Guardian fights. Now, by far the coolest thing about this is the last column, which according to Bungie will have perks that are as powerful as exotic perks. So yeah, expect them to make a considerable difference to your loadout. It's worth noting that artifacts are seasonal and so will deactivate at the end of a season. Now, some of the perks available on this artifact are Rapid Hit, Rifle Dexterity, Box Breathing, and Attrition. And it looks as though you can reset your perk choices if you fancy trying out a new perk combination. Now, this screenshot gives us a glimpse at what Bungie's calling Armor 2.0. You'll be able to use any of the mods you've unlocked and apply them to any piece of armor. And speaking of armor, Year 1 Destiny 2 gear is returning. So in Season 8, you're getting more mod customization and more armor to choose from. You can also see that Intellect, Discipline, and Strength are being added back into the game, which in Destiny 1 decreased the cooldown time of your super, melee, and grenade. It seems that the max cap for each stat is 100. So yeah, in Shadowkeep, you get to tinker about with stats until your dinkle falls off. Next up, we're going to talk about my favorite thing that was revealed for Shadowkeep, the addition of an insanely powerful melee attack referred to by Bungie as a finishing move. Just look at this. punch ogres into the air. I mean, what is this? It's worth being a Titan just for that move. Thank you, Bungie, for adding this in. I want to know more about this. You can punch an ogre in the air. Get in the effing bin, mate. Next up, new Season 8 exotics. Yes, actual new exotics with new exotic perks and stuff. This is a new exotic trace rifle. If you target an enemy with its beam, it creates a big crit spot, presumably for other guardians to fire at and cause huge amounts of damage. Cue that montage music again, please. Next up, we have a new exotic hand cannon. Yes, another one. The name that you see here is just a placeholder. It's not actually called new hand cannon name, or who knows, maybe it is. Anyway, according to Bungie, it fires special ammo, and it's basically a mini sniper rifle. In fact, it's the only hand cannon with a scope. At this current stage in development, this weapon lights you on fire if you keep firing it too much. So let's see if that makes the final cut. I kinda hope it does. And for the last time, cue that effing montage music. Next up, we have our first ever heavy exotic bow, so you can go Rambo on those fools. Now, the gameplay shown in Bungie's reveal video is still very early stages and very brief, so apologies for the looping footage. But you get what Bungie's going for. A single shot from this thing is going to take out multiple enemies. So yeah, Season 8 will thankfully have some genuinely cool new toys to play with. And we're gonna get some returning exotics too. Now, check it out. This hunter is rocking the exotic auto rifle Monte Carlo. You know what? Let's revisit Destiny 1 to remind ourselves what this weapon is like. Okay then, so here we are in the Cosmodrome, and I have to say it's good to be back. Now, if I'm honest, I never really used Monte Carlo that much in Destiny 1. It looks cool when this exotic ornament roll flush is tasty, but the exotic perk never really did it for me. It was the Monte Carlo method. Dealing damage with this weapon reduces your melee cooldown and grants a chance to fully charge your melee ability with each kill. Now, you can be sure that the Shadowkeep version of Monte Carlo will be tweaked in some way. Now guys, check this out. While playing Destiny 1, I actually discovered that I have 3 exotic engrams that I still haven't decoded all the way back from Destiny 1, so I'm actually going to do that now just for the sake of it, because it's probably going to be quite fun. So I've actually got a heavy, a primary, and a special, so one of each, and I've got to say, this is actually so crazy doing this. This reminds me of the good old days. Okay, here we go. Let's see what I get from my heavy. A Booyaxi to the Shaxi. We got Truth! So there we go, we got Truth. That's actually a Season 8 exotic now. That's something that we'll be able to play with soon enough. What else have we got? We've got Red Death. Oh, the little beauty Red Death. What have we got for my special? Let's have a little look at that. A Booyaxi. We got Trespasser. I don't even remember what that is. Oh, no, ranked up as well. I've actually got a faction package for ranking up. I missed those too. Those were a good idea, weren't they? They should bring those back. Let's see what I get from my faction package. We've got a Motor Light and a Strange Coin. That's so awesome. Let me just see what Trespasser was. I can't remember. Oh, it was a sidearm. What was the exotic perk? Unrepentant. Reloading after a kill causes the next burst to be longer, more powerful super burst. Wow, that's so crazy playing Destiny 1 again. Anyway, back to the video. So then, what's going on for Season 8 PvP? Well, Bungie says it's renewing its focus on the Crucible for this new season. Highlights include revamped playlists, the return of Year 1 maps such as Widow's Cult, and Crucible labs will be updated to include game types like 3v3 elimination. As for trials, well, it's certainly not happening in Season 8. And no, Bungie has no plans to completely separate the PvP and PvE balancing. Next up, we have the new Shadowkeep Raid, which takes place in the Black Garden, one of Destiny's most beautiful destinations. Unsurprisingly, Bungie's keeping details under wraps, but you can expect the usual mix of 6-player puzzling and massive bosses. Okay, so now for a little more info on the free-to-play Destiny 2 New Light, which launches alongside Shadowkeep on September 17th. Like I mentioned before, players will gain access to all of Destiny 2's Year 1 content. So yeah, campaigns, raids, strikes, destinations, PvP maps, Gambit, Lost Sectors. It's a truly dizzying amount of free content. The question is just how much spare time do you have? Yeet. Now check this out. Destiny 2 New Light will actually start you off in a remastered version of the very first mission of Destiny 1. Now according to Bungie, it'll take you around 15 minutes to complete, but it's such a cool way of introducing new players to Destiny. Now once you've completed this intro mission, you'll be dropped into the tower, and then, well, you have a silly amount of free content to play around with. This will truly break down the barriers between newcomers and veterans alike, and I for one cannot wait. Bungie's vision for Destiny is to bring all players together, no matter what platform they play on or experience experience level they've attained. Destiny 2 New Light and cross-save will genuinely make this happen. Exciting times indeed. Now, while we're on the subject of cross-save, let's delve a little deeper into how it works. As mentioned before, cross-save is available for all platforms: Xbox, PlayStation, Google Stadia, and now Steam. Yes, the PC version of Destiny 2 is moving from Battle.net to Steam. Now, for cross-save, you'll choose the Destiny account from your preferred platform, and it's this account that will be transferred to all your other platforms of choice. So, you know, choose the account with the most progress. But what about Google Stadia? How's Destiny gonna work on this new cloud gaming service? Well, it's quite simple. You'll be able to play Destiny on pretty much anything you see here. If you want to know more, there's a link in the description box below. Now, if you purchase the Stadia Founders Edition, you get all the stuff you see here, including the Destiny 2 experience. Now, the Destiny 2 experience is basically every single piece of Destiny content ever made, including Shadowkeep and the Shadowkeep Annual Pass. Now, the Stadia Founders Edition will cost $129 US or £119 in the UK. Like I said, link in the description box below if you want to know more. Okay, so let's now talk about the different editions of Shadowkeep that you can buy. First up, the Standard Edition. This includes a digital copy of the game, a single season pass, and that's it. The Digital Deluxe Edition has a digital copy of the game, 4 season passes, an exotic emote, emblem, and exotic ghost. And the Collector's Edition has loads of physical loot to caress and kiss and do all sorts of sordid things to, you pervert. Let's have a look at what you get inside this edition. Well, to start with, you get the Digital Deluxe Edition of the game. You also get this Hive Cryptoglyph replica, and get this, you'll need to follow clues that you'll find inside the Collector's Edition to unlock this thing's secret content. Yeah, that's right, Bungie's making you solve a puzzle to gain access to its sweet precious loot. Next up, this Metal Lunar Mission container that holds esoteric relics and records. This is a Lunar Mission handbook. It contains 40 pages of schematics and design documents. Now, you also get this Lunar Journal. It's 160 pages featuring additional story content that's bound with the mysterious charms and talismans of Eris Moon. And finally, you get this digital Destiny 2 Shadowkeep original soundtrack, plus an exclusive in-game emblem code. For more details on all the editions mentioned, I've left a link in the description box below. Okay, that's quite enough yapping from me. Here's a Shadowkeep montage.